Being president is the most dangerous.
Especially you. I mean, you haven't even got to the election. There's been 2 assassination attempts. And they've brushed those out of the news like it was nothing.
Yeah, they'd rather not talk about them.
Hey yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Omen, and I'm back. So, like the videos you're getting in, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and let's get into it because I really had to talk about this podcast, even though I'm Portuguese, but I'd have to be dumb to not really understand that these USA's presidential elections in some sort of way are going to have a huge influence in the rest of the world. So I started with that intro, but I'd like to applaud Donald Trump for not leaning over that topic even though it's something very relevant. I'm not even gonna say playing a victim is not part of his character or whatever, but I really like the fact that practically since the beginning, he chose to focus on talking about everything he wants to do and all the plans he has for the country. Most of the people I know don't really like Trump, so I kind of made an effort to know what Kamala was all about.
The wildest one is this idea of giving free sex change to illegal immigrants.
That's right.
Okay, for me it would be kind of easy to compare Biden's and Trump's mandates, but I gotta tell you, even though it would be hard to have a candidate looking worse than Biden, I really don't know how, but she did it anyways. Man, I'm even a bit hesitant to talk well about Trump, because I know most of you guys will certainly think I'm being biased. But I'm not. The man's been 4 years in power, and when comparing America's shape to when Trump was in power, then you can see clearly. And if for some reason you think Kamala will be any better than Biden, oh boy, you're out of your mind. But okay, let me focus on the podcast. It was 3 hours of pure wisdom. Yeah, but while that, Kamala had Beyonce to join her. Oh, and that's one more thing. Look at all the artists that were supporting Biden, and now lots of them are supporting Kamala. Have you heard Samuel Jackson's take? For him, Kamala is the right leader because they have the same favorite cuss word. I mean, come on. How low can you go? All of them. None of these guys care if the economy gets worse. They're millionaires. They don't care about you. It's like they don't even have a plan. Their whole plan is gaslighting and talking about Trump. So far I can recall Taylor Swift, Robert De Niro, Samuel L. Jackson, even Eminem. I'll never look the same way to that guy. Shout out to Tom McDonald. That's a G right there. But yeah, before we wrap this up, just think about what I'm gonna tell you for a little while. Imagine having war veterans living on the streets. The victims in Lahaina, who got $700 for losing everything they had. But you know where Kamala would like to spend money? How about medical procedures on prisoners wanting to change gender? I mean, that's just one, but it's enough to make you mad. So, before wrapping this up, let me just tell you I chose to talk about this instead of the UFC card, because this is not an MMA channel, even though I like to talk about combat sports. But I did it for 4 days in a row, and it was the right time for this topic. So, as usual, thank you guys for being around. Like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys on the next one.